Hi everyone, it's Shelby from IspyCOOLstuff. Today's video is going to be a little bit different because I am going to take you on a tour of one of my collections. Together today we're going to go through my glass collection. And this is all the stuff that I found before I started making videos and started collecting. This is a vintage designer vase made in Portugal in the 1960s by Marinha Grande. The color is a deep green, and if you look closely, there's Bullicante at the base. The interesting design and lines of this piece make it eye-catching. Now this piece is signed and very cool. It is missing a stopper, but I won this on an auction at eBay for a low price, and I'm really intrigued by the colors and shapes of this piece. It's definitely worth it for me, even though it doesn't have its stopper yet. I found this amethyst glass at Goodwill for about $10. And I'm seeing values for it for $24 to $29 online. There isn't much information that I have found out about this, but I can tell from what I'm researching that it is hand blown and it is artist made. I had no idea that this was actually a Fenton piece until I did my research. I could tell that there was quality, but I didn't see markings or identifications that would lead me to think that it was until I looked it up online. I saw that there are many listed, and most were similar to it, but they had a ruffle vase, so I'm inclined to think that this is a Fenton. However, whether or not it is, I am extremely happy with this piece. I found it at Goodwill for just $9.99. The beautiful detailing in the handle, the heavy glass quality, the ball shape here, and a heart up here. Take a look at this gorgeous opalescent heart dish. It's almost a Cinderella blue for me here, and it goes into this opalescent white on the rim. I believe everything that I'm seeing says this is a Fenton. This heart dish is valued at about $20 online. And all the listings do say Fenton. There is no markings on mine to prove that it is one. This is very beautiful, and it's something that's a win-win for me. It's a melt glass to add to my collection, and it is valued at about $10 to $15. This Fenton hobnail basket dates to the 1980s, and it's not very valuable online, but it's so cool that it has the label still on it and the Fenton mark on the bottom for me. Let's take a look at these Fenton shoes. So far, I have 2 Fenton glass shoes. I will probably look for some more, and if they're amberina glass like these, they're probably going to be joining my collection. I found 2 Fenton glass shoes so far that I couldn't live without while yard selling or thrifting last year, and this was before I started really documenting my adventures and my journeys. They both are in an amberina glass pattern, which is vibrant oranges, reds, even a little bit of yellows. But they do have different coloring patterns, which makes them each unique. The first one I found at an estate sale, and I was in love with it the moment I saw it. I knew there was something special about this glass, but I had never seen one in person. I had to pick this up, and I could tell it was Amberina glass, so I knew it was going to have a glow, and the vibrant reds and orangey colors of this type of glass really pull me in. These are Fenton cat slippers with what I think is a leopard head on the top, and they have a hobnail pattern around them. They're so pretty. One of my favorite finds ever. This is definitely one of my favorite pieces of glass. Take a look at the design and the lines on this. Just so pretty. Little candy dish from the 20s. Brightly colored. I just love everything about this. Check out this vintage Tiffin glass candy dish. It's made in the 1920s. And it's a vibrant green with a satin glass finish. The sleek lines and the eye-catching design are not the only things that are special about this candy dish. This is a piece of uranium glass, and it glows brightly under the black light. This is a piece that I found on eBay, and I don't really know anything about it. It's in the shape of an owl. So on this one, I don't really have much information. I saw it online. I thought it was super cool. I paid a low cost for it. And I know that glowy glass is highly collectible. So if this is a vintage piece and it is rare because I can't find any online, it could be worth pretty good money. A lot of the owls that I'm seeing are just under $100 or $100 for a small Vaseline glass. I have a pair of these Fostoria beautiful candlestick holders. The design on the crystal makes these feel very luxurious for me. They're so pretty. I saw these at a yard sale and I found a lot of good things there. I actually found more from this video, and it was one that I just had to go back to the car to drop off my beautiful glass and go back and check out some more. But this is one of the best definitions of why clear glass is so beautiful to me. Take a look at this. These are Fostoria candle holders, and this pattern was made from 1915 to 1982, and it's called the American Double Light. They're just too pretty. They're not really that valuable right now, but I am in love with the way that the light hits these and then you see a shine. They are so lovely and elegant. I am glad I picked these up for my collection. I think this was about $2, and I can't really find the same one online right now. A smaller version of this was selling for about $25. I think that this is an imperial glass based on what I have found online. I can place a comparable from about 1950 for about $25 online, and I only paid $2 for it. These are from the mid-century. I couldn't find the exact date on them. I am in awe of the workmanship of these. They're so lovely, and the clear glass has texture, so it looks striking and it draws the eye in with a unique art styling. So far, this is the only piece that I've been able to find in Blanco glass, and what better than an elephant? These bookends are so cool. I collect bookends, I collect glass, and clear animals. So these were a no-brainer. I only spent $8 on these. Look at this beautiful bowl. It is so big, and the ruffle design is so pretty. The bright red color that shines through is outstanding. This is another of my very first finds. I was in love with the color and the interesting shape of this right away. I'm still doing research on this piece, but I can tell from what I found that it dates to about the 1970s and is valued at $55 to $75. It is so large, and the vibrant red really pulls me in. This is a fun fact about ruby red glass that you might know or might not. When they were making this glass, they needed to add the real flecks of gold into the mixture to bring out this vibrant color. Lovely anchor hawking avocado green crinkle glass pitcher. This is a 1970s anchor hawking avocado green crinkle glass pitcher, and it is lovely. I picked up 4 of these little cups that I later found out were water goblets by the Indiana Glass Company, and when I saw the color of this avocado green glass, I was hooked. These, I believe, are by Indiana Glass Company, and they are the Park Lane Colony in an avocado green, and they're from 1970s. Wow, these are so special. The color and the pattern are so interesting, and this to date is one of my favorite all-time finds that I love. The base is square and the pattern is beautiful. They are a match for my avocado green pitcher. I really enjoyed finding these together at a yard sale, and I was happy to add them to my collection. So I ended up putting them together. They do look and complement each other very well. I was stunned at this beautiful piece of green glass. I'd never seen this color before, and I was hooked. I also have 2 glass animals that are in crystal as well. There's a bunny rabbit here with the controlled bubble Bulicante on the base, and then the snail that does the same. And I found this one at Goodwill for $5, and I found this one at a yard sale by an estate company, and this one was about $4, $5 as well. So it was kind of neat to find them. I have 2 in my little set. I do place all of my clear glass together though. It's something about the magic and the whimsy of these glass animals that make me really happy when I see them. This is a art glass bunny rabbit, and I can tell the quality of the glass is really good. There's the controlled bubbling and the detailing that went into this. This was a really fun find. I like adding clear animals together. It kind of gives off this I Spy Cool Stuff vibe. And it's just really fun and whimsical to place these together. Some of these are candle holders and some of them are just art glass. It's one of the largest glass animals that I have found, and it's in the clear glass with high detail to it. It is really something special. I paid only $5 for this gorgeous art glass swan, and the delicate glasswork is so pretty. It has that glow, that clear glass glow that I really like, and it looks fantastic with my collection. Another thing I found yard selling were these really neat made in Italy crystal ashtrays, and the designs are just gorgeous. And whether they're stacked or just out for display, they're so beautiful. This is vintage Italian pressed glass in the snowflake pattern, and the way that this is made, it sparkles and shimmers in the light. They look really good with some jewelry on them or different things to display, but for me as a glass collector, they're just really cool. These goblets were made by Fostoria for Avon from 1975 to 1977 in a cobalt blue color. They have a cameo portrait of Martha and George Washington on the glass. The details are out of this world. They're so cool. As a glass collector, I knew I wanted to pick these up when I found them in a bin for just $1 each. Let's take a look at my avocado green glass collection. There is this crinkle avocado glass vase that I got because of the crinkling, and it reminded me of my picture. Beautiful textured glass with grapes on it. And finally, this textured vase that has that beautiful bright avocado color. It is a vase that has been used. I got it at a yard sale for under $1. When you pair them together, they start looking really cool. Thank you for stopping by IspyCOOLstuff today and going through one of my collections. I will see you on the next adventure.